Greetings, 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 greetings. Welcome to the temple of the ancestors. Greetings to you all. Let me tell you, when you know somebody, anyone close to you, right from time, this is what the person do, this is what he trade, this is what is marketing, this is what is up to, this is like that, is something you know of that person do. You understand? No matter what, whether it's business or it's teaching or it's schooling or it's trading, you understand me? Anything you know of that person is doing. You understand? So don't because of maybe you and that person have misunderstanding. And when that person is doing what he or she is doing, and then you are reading meanings to what he or she is doing, thinking that person is doing it because of you. No, don't do that. How can you be trapped in somebody in your life because that person had misunderstanding to you or something went wrong, and anything that person do is just doing because of you? Or when he dress, you say, oh, you think he's so pretty, you think he's nice, or his business is improving. Oh, you think, yeah, maybe you borrow the money or you don't borrow the money. Like, you're talking shit, like you're talking something that is not even good because you and that person have misunderstanding. Let me tell you, ignore. You understand? People don't know that. When you keep having that thought in your mind towards against somebody because of misunderstanding, oh, please, it will be very fucking difficult for you to meet up in life. That thing, that evil mind, that grudging will be weighing you down. You can't even see clearly. You can't even see the blessing, the miracle in front of you because you are misunderstanding with somebody. That person have already moved on. That is why you are seeing the difference about that person. Is changing and things is growing and things is going smoothly and everything is going well with that person. You think as God is blessing that person, the ancestor is blessing that person, you think that person is pretending or something like that. In fact, don't worry about that person. Just being yourself. Embrace yourself so that you can see clearly and see that you are very, very, very wrong. You understand? Some people let their emotion to cloud their judgment. Some people are just too carried away because of their imagination, their thought. You know, before you start judging person, accusing somebody, what have you done? You think somebody is going to accuse you or judge you for what you have done? Or why do you even think about that? Think about that. Why do you even have that mindset in you? Why do you even think about all those things in your mind? If you are good in that, you will just think everybody is good. When you have a good eye, you think everybody around you is good. But the bad one, you think everybody is good. This is the reason why you need to be careful. No matter how good you are, they will talk. No matter how bad you are, they will talk. Just being yourself. Protect yourself. Embrace everything you do so that you can be able to see clearly in every step, anything you do. Your best friend can be your worst enemy. Then are the people that will be very smiley, happy, rejoicing, thinking they love you. No, they're just waiting for your downfall. This is the reason why when you are embracing yourself, draw attention to everybody around you. You understand? When they know that, oh, you know something, maybe with that they can change or they back off. Sometimes God will just be performing miracle in front of some people. They are hungry when God reveals things to them. Yo, you are like this. Yo, you are like this. I'm going to deal with you. The time you are using doing that, why can't you use it to thank God and be glorified and be thankful that God have already exposed your enemy or what you have never seen, you are seeing it clearly. You understand? Sometimes that person is just a mistake. What he did is just a mistake. Because that person was controlled by somebody or somebody. What he did to you, he thought is the right thing. You never know. You just jump into conclusion. You talk, and you are talking. You can't even focus to know, embrace it. That what happened? The wrong thing that happened. There is always a answer, or for you to grow in your own spiritual way, in any ways in life. It's not every day you go to market, you're going to go and trade, then you will benefit income. Sometimes almost. Sometimes you get lost. Sometimes you will see times what you have been lost in before. That does not mean you will not wake up in the morning to go to market to trade. When you are meeting up with different people, you will hear how the way they are trading, doing business. It's not by doing big. Some people do big, they are low money and they are holding debt. Some people do small and that small and become so mighty and because the way they draw attention and towards the business. All I'm trying to say, please. These are the things that is hindering some people. You have misunderstanding with your husband, and now anything your husband is saying, you don't listen. You have misunderstanding with your woman. Anything your woman is saying, you don't listen. You have misunderstanding with your boyfriend. Anything your boyfriend is saying, you don't listen. You have misunderstanding with your girlfriend. Anything your girlfriend is saying, you don't listen. You have misunderstanding with your parents. Anything your parents is telling you, you don't listen. There's got to be a consequences. Sometimes you listen. Whether your parents is right or wrong, listen and learn from it. You understand? You can never have it, or you can't be say you are so professional or something like that. This is the reason why those that humble themselves, they learn very fast. You understand? Be fast to hear and slow to speak. Even though you know the right thing to do, watch out. What did that person say? What did he do? You understand? And to see, you can benefit from it. You understand? It's just like when you are giving advice, some people don't even listen to it. And their advice is for you to draw attention, for you to pick what can make you to grow. Because you and that person have misunderstanding, you don't listen. And the end, it's like that person were just prophesying to you, telling you what to do. Then you think, because you don't talk to that person, you and that person have misunderstanding, and you thinking what that person is even saying is saying it out of jealousy, is saying it out of hatred, blah 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 blah. Listen, be fast to hear and slow to speak. Humble yourself. You understand? Nobody is perfect. Don't think you are perfect. Nobody does. Don't think you can have it all in life. Nobody can have it all in life. Just be you. Advice transform in different ways. You see some people, because you and that person have misunderstanding. That person have been doing his work all along before you know that person, or he or she know that person. Because that person is doing what he's doing, and it's he's saying it because of that person. He's saying it because of how do you know? How did you know? Okay, you don't want that person to start doing what he's doing, what he has been doing, because something went wrong. Or maybe the business he went to today and there was no income or profit, he cannot dress up and go to market tomorrow. Come on. Some people let their emotion cloud their judgment. Forgive anybody. Everybody know that when you forgive somebody, it's not easy to forget. You understand? It's not even to forget. Sometimes when you see husband and wife is fighting, they will fight and fight and fight, you understand me? And they are happy. And they say, you do that day, that day you was doing like that day you were doing like that. You understand me? So it's a history, it's like a memory, but that does not mean they are not married. That does not mean they're not going to have children. No matter what your children will do to you, you will flog it, you will still draw your children back. In my tribe, like a prodigal son, no matter what he did, his father also embraced. No matter what some man will do, you will say, it's your husband, better for worse. No matter what your children will do, you say, it's your children, it's better for worse. The wrong thing that is really, really wrong, you see some people, sowing their parents when you know they bring you to life. You have not even respect your parents. Some of them are sowing their husband, sowing their wife, sowing their children. Because of what? Huh? For a 7 pieces of silver? How will that end? It will not end good, because that is a wrong thing. You understand? No matter how, learn from your mistake. Nobody is perfect. And don't have people grudges in your mind. You talk about it, does not mean it does not happen, it was not there. But when people are seeing you that it's a testimony, it's a history, and now every picture tells a story, the new history, the new memory, the new picture, they can see the difference that, that bros is improving, that woman is improving. You understand? There are some business you will do, you will not improve. But when you now know the techniques how to do the business, you see everything is functioning very smoothly. This is the reason why I love to forgive people. I love to forgive people, really, because it makes you see clearly, it makes you going in a good direction, and it makes the gods to be blessing you more abundantly. Yeah, to make you to reach where people think you can't reach. Is forgiveness, purity. Your heart is pure. That is how blessing will locate you and it will find you. Don't forget that. You understand? I know it's easy to forget, but forgive. That is the first key. That is how love goes, and leave the rest for the hostess of for God you are serving and you are worshiping. Okay? Thank you for your understanding. Bye. Stay blessed.